we have Eternal Frequency sitting in the backstage area. Let's bring them in. I think I got their video loaded too. So howdy.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Fantastic. How are you doing on this Wednesday night?
Absolutely. Wednesday nights are the best.
Yeah.
They are the best.
That's a fucking lie.
It's hump day.
It's hump day. I mean, what's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that.
No humping.
Well, see,
Well,
I can see that issue.
That's it depends, though. I mean, you know, honestly. But anyway,
so I have to ask this, and we're going to ask this right out the gate. Why would you put Abe in the video?
We did kill him.
I mean,
awesome.
you gotta admit his acting was perfecto there.
He's got that creep face, and we needed a creep face, you know.
And his nice shiny bald head it fit too perfectly. There, see, now you know.
You're in the next
one. Yeah, you're gonna be in the next one.
That's why I did it. Honestly, that was my casting audition right there.
Hi, Kevin.
So fill us in. Give us we like to do this at the beginning when we've had a band on for the first time, and I absolutely love you guys. But give us the backstory of Eternal Frequency from the start of where the band was to where you are now.
Well, it's a long story. The band started in the spring of 2018. It was myself, AJ, and another member. That member is no longer with us, obviously. I'd say the band didn't really start picking up momentum, didn't really develop our mature sound that we have today until Justin, Dane, and Tyler joined. And that was in around 2019.
Yeah.
So
you start getting momentum in 2019, and then of course COVID hits, and then what did you guys do? I know you guys are we're tired of asking the question, I think, after 2 years, but what did you have to do to get through that COVID part? How hard was that for the band, at least?
Well, we kind of took it in stride, and we kind of used it as kind of like a kick in the ass, but like, hey, look, we can't play shows right now. We have no excuse not to be writing the hell out of some music. You know what I mean? So we took that time. We wrote a shit ton of music, and we have a lot of stuff in our arsenal. We're working on some really cool things right now. But honestly, we couldn't have done that without that little lull in shows when we had no excuse but to write music.
Yeah, it almost felt like it needed to happen. It was where we had to look at the music that we were doing and the music that we truly wanted to do. And I don't think we would have actually known what we wanted to do if it hadn't happened. So it was a nice kick in the teeth. It actually was.
Cool.
Yeah. That's one thing about music. It's when people start phoning it in, it really shows, to me, in my opinion, especially when you start talking about writing, right? Because you know, that is a labor intensive, time consuming labor of love. When you talk about bringing something out of the ether that didn't exist into existence and writing a song, right?
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm going through comments.
Ultimately it sucked. But
you mean the writing process, or like what do you mean?
No, just COVID in general, because I mean, you spend your entire life being a musician and you're so honed in on doing a certain thing. It's like you want to play shows, like that's like the most important part. Mm-hmm. And getting that taken away, I mean, the initial response was, man, this sucks. But it was a blessing in disguise, but it took a little while to see that.
Yeah, for sure. I think just like anything in life, right? Like sometimes it's like, this is terrible, but then you kind of learn how to deal with it or whatever and make it work to your advantage. We've talked to a few artists that say the same things, you know, like some of them, it forced them to be off the road and appreciate their families, like some of the bigger touring acts. Some of the bands that were still up and coming, you know, it forced them to just sit in a room with each other, like you're saying. And it's like, all right, well, what can we write? If we can't play shows, you know, what can we do? What can we come up with? And I'm sure there's bands out there that just broke up and gave up because of COVID, right? That we don't know about.
That definitely happened for sure. And
so
I'm glad that we didn't get to that point. No, we weren't even close to that point. We're too tight-knit of a family to ever get to that point, but it definitely made us stronger. It made us better songwriters. It made us just a better band in general. And definitely thankful for that.
And thankful it's gone.
Yes, thankful it's gone.
Yeah, and that's fair too. Thankful that shit's gone.
Yep.
Hey, for now.
I did notice you guys are going to be playing Rocklahoma.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
How stoked are you guys for that?
We are so excited. We can't even wait for that experience. It's been a lifelong dream of ours to. None of us have ever played a festival to that caliber before, so we're just so honored and blessed for it.
Yeah.
Rocklahoma's been one that I've always wanted to go to.
Yeah.
Because when Rocklahoma started, Rocklahoma was hair band festival.
You're absolutely right.
It was hair bands all the way.
It's funny because I think the only hair band that is even left on the bill is Quiet Riot.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
And
which is crazy,
but
you're absolutely right. It was all hair bands. All hair bands.
Do you not remember that, Jared?
I don't honestly. I don't think I do. I don't remember that it was hair bands.
So you go on the Rocklahoma website
and
they have
go to like 2008 or 2009.
Yeah, it's like literally like Striper,
Yep.
White Snake, like
Great bands.
I'd still be okay with that. Yeah.
Yeah,
we
really.
Here you
fit a little bit better now.
Here you go, Jared. You ready? 2008 Rocklahoma.
Yeah.
The Thursday pre-party was Bret Michaels, LA Guns, Tracy Guns, Enough's Enough, Vane, House of Lords, and Jet Boy.
Okay.
Friday was XYZ, Armored Saint, Kingdom Come, Night Ranger, Extreme, and Triumph. Saturday was Pretty Boy Floyd, Every Mother's Nightmare, Tora Tora, Black and Blue, Trickster, Kicks, Warrant with Janie Lane, and Cinderella. Sunday was Axe, Beautiful Creatures, Zebra, Lynch Mob, and Tesla.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
and now it's a Five Finger Death Punch,
Yep.
Right.
and Shine Down. Who else?
Eternal Frequency.
Eternal Frequency.
Yeah, yeah.
How are they?
I've heard of them. I've heard of them, honestly.
With the last name on the bottom of the list, but it's okay. We're on that freaking bill.
Hey, everybody starts somewhere, sir.
And I have respect for this too. Here's a comment. I love that she said Striper first.
Yes,
Oh, that's
yes.
Corby.
So
I said Striper first for you, fam. For you.
Striper, Soldiers Under Command. And I went and saw Striper probably 2-3 years ago, or just before COVID, at the Hard Rock in Biloxi.
Oh wow.
And they still got it.
Yeah.
They still
I'm
got it.
excited to see them. I think we're playing with them. We're playing another small festival in Ohio called Rock the Block on July 23rd. And I think the night before Striper's headlining. And believe it or not, the night that we're playing, Night Ranger is headlining. So I'm excited to see both bands actually, because I've never seen them before.
I just want to walk around lighting lady fingers while Sister Christian's playing and just throwing them on.
That's so iconic. It's iconic.
That was our plan too.
We had a comment come in from Matt earlier. Let me scroll if I can scroll. It said, where did the band name come from?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. See, it was so long ago that I came up with it. And it's like, okay, so there's a frequency, like a sound frequency. I think it's like 528 hertz or something like that. It's considered like the peace frequency and the frequency that makes you happiest and stuff like that. And the way that I explained it to people and how it inspired it, obviously our music's not meditation music. You know what I mean? Usually 528 hertz or whatever is for meditation music.
Yep.
I like to describe music as escapism and peaceful. Just for whoever's listening, no matter what genre it is, we like to provide happiness and escapism through our music, even though we're a little bit on the harder side.
528 is what I put on the YouTube channel when I go to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Little fun fact, Kevin's natural voice tone is 528.
I felt like I wanted to go meditate just now.
I'm feeling oddly at ease right now.
Or it might have been 666. I don't remember. It was one of those. I don't remember.
Very fitting.
Jesus Christ. So I hope I'm not stepping out of bounds, because I do kind of have some insight on some of this stuff with you guys.
Tell them more.
You guys,
Tell me more.
Who's your booking agent?
Kevin.
Yes.
He's
Okay.
in this chat.
Palermo or
Kevin,
Harris?
raise your hand.
Kevin
He's from Emberstone
Palmero.
and Ray.
Yeah, the
Yes.
cool Kevin. I get it.
Yeah, the
Raise
cool
your
one.
hand,
The cool one
Kevin.
out of the two of us. So no, I'll tell you this. I'm a booking agent for Emberstone and Ray as well. And
No
he and I had some good conversations about you guys when he was meeting with you guys and everything.
Oh my
It was
God.
good stuff. So on that note, we got to get you guys down to South Mississippi.
Let's go. Okay, we're so ready. We keep telling him we're so ready to come down south. We want it so bad.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out how to make that happen, and get rolling on that. But we're gonna play AI, which I'm gonna tell you that there are certain words in the English language that if they're put into the right spot of a song, and I've always said Theory of a Dead Man is really good at throwing the F-bomb into songs in the right place at the right time. And in this particular song, you guys put it in the right place at the right time as well. But
Thank you. That's the first time I've ever gotten that before, so thank you.
Yeah.
So as Jared would say, Jared, you go ahead and ask this question. I've asked it for like the last 7 episodes in a row.
That's all right. You always tip your hat to me, so I feel like it's good. I love it. But no, as someone who writes music, it's like a lot of times you write a song, it maybe has a particular meaning to you, the one who wrote it. But you don't want to share that because it can cheapen the song or confine it to something, right? So we always say we're about to play this, but you can either tell us everything or tell us nothing. It's up to you. But just give us some kind of intro to the song.
Oh, I can't do this.
No.
Oh no.
I scream shit in the background.
Yeah, that's an honest intro. I scream shit in the background. I love it.
And it's the conviction.
Yeah, I'll stick to it. I scream shit in the background. There.
I love Richie Sambora on the back of Wanted Dead or Alive. All he does is just scream wanted, and it hits though. It hits.
And it's funny because he's like the most puppy dog of a person, yet he's like rawr.
That's a compliment, my man. She meant it as a compliment. Yes,
I'll take it. She does the rawr too sometimes.
Yeah, right. From a lyrical standpoint, it's about people from our past that have infected the band, and had a preconceived notion of who they wanted us to be and tried to change us. And those people are no longer in our lives anymore. And that's basically, in a nutshell, what AI is about.
Fuck your artificial. Yeah.
There you go.
Getting off of this assembly line, we're not doing that. Mm-mm.
All right. Well, we're gonna roll into it, and then we're gonna come back and chat with you guys a little bit more. And there you have it.
Yeah.
These Eternal Frequency, their song AI. Great stuff, man. I really dig the tune. I really love it a lot.
Thank you.
It's one of those when I make the drive from Pensacola back to Biloxi, that it's in that mix. It keeps me awake and keeps me going. So
awesome.
We're on it. Thank you.
So that's awesome. So what's future plans for Eternal Frequency outside of what we've already talked about as far as the festivals and shows like that? Where are you going at from there?
Well, obviously we're going to finish this little trilogy that we're doing. So we have a song probably coming out late August, early September to wrap up this little sci-fi trilogy that we've been doing. And in between that, we're actually releasing a new single. It's not new really because we play it live, but we've had it recorded for a long fucking time. And we were just like, you know what? People love this song. And also it's also about depression and anxiety. So we felt it's kind of necessary that we should probably release this song. And so we're actually, we're making our first homemade music video, and we're going to be releasing this in mid-July. Mm-hmm. And it's basically, we're having our fans create the video for us.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. To where they're going to sing all the lyrics, and they're just going to pretty much like sing along to her and have the people we love, deliver the message instead of us.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the plans to, bring awareness like suicide prevention, and we'll have the number for a suicide hotline at the very end of the video. And it's just about all coming together because we actually wrote the song during the height of the pandemic. And when we play it live, we kind of addressed it that way. And everyone told us, when are you going to release a song? It's helped me through so much. And I think now's the best time to do it. And so we're so excited for everyone that hasn't been to our shows to finally hear the song.
I love it.
That just gave me an idea.
What?
What's up?
So Envision has their song Distress, which is about depression and suicide. And they have the
love that song, by the way. We just heard it for the first time on your show.
Okay. And they have the suicide hotline number come up at the end of that video as well.
Oh, no way.
So Kevin's watching. So why don't we try to figure something out with you guys and Envision to raise money for suicide prevention?
Yes,
That'd
please.
be awesome.
Yes, please.
I'm totally down.
So,
That's
all right.
Great idea.
And on top of that, if we get muted tonight, it's Envision's fault. Just saying. We
It
just
happens,
got
man.
we just got the warning.
Yeah. Like, here's another comment, Kevin, that came through too that dovetails off what we're saying. If you haven't seen Eternal Frequency live, you really need to. They kick ass. That was going off of what y'all
Thank
said
you,
earlier.
Julie.
So, yeah.
Julie is one of our greatest friends and also one of our greatest supporters. She's a wonderful person. So thank you.
And
Thank
she has
you
the
for that.
best profile picture on Facebook.
I
She
like
does.
that. Yeah, I like
She
that.
has
That
the
is-
coolest hair too. I love her.
And she was Team Kevin.
Oh, well, I don't like that.
Hey, here's a crazy idea. If I send you guys the song and the lyrics, would you like film yourselves like as you are now, singing along, like lip syncing along to the song? Will you be in our video?
Absolutely.
Literally, all I need you just a clip, just shoot a whole video of you just like lip syncing to the song and email it to me. We're gonna edit the video. That's all we need.
Do you want the whole video, the whole song, or just like pick a part?
Just
Preferably, just so we can edit it like in certain spots and
Yeah.
pick pieces.
So the
here
whole
and there.
song.
Yes,
you might have a better angle at 1 minute and 30 seconds as opposed to 3.5.
Yeah.
Got you.
It just gives us more to work with, and I don't know. Could you guys have it done by like July 8th? Is that possible for you guys?
Yeah.
If you get it to us quickly, yeah,
Yeah.
I
We'll
can't.
get it to you
Tonight, I
We'll
will get it to you tonight.
Yep.
I got
Send
you.
it to us. Yep.
Yeah, we'll get it
Awesome.
knocked out. Yeah, somebody was like, "Oh, thought you were going to suggest both bands in the grudge match." Well,
Ah,
for those of you that didn't pay attention the last couple months, Eternal Frequency's in the Hall of Fame.
yes.
They've
Yes.
already won their 3 nights.
That's so awesome.
But
but,
Envision looks like
the
they're
thought
on
the
it.
thought did go into my head of, hey, we could do this, but I think I have a plan for the next episode that is probably going to piss enough people off anyways. So
I love
we
it.
love to do that. We love so there, and you guys know, you guys have the fan page. Most bands have fan pages on Facebook and in the groups and stuff like that, and their fans will get in here and I'll just have fun. I'm gonna go okay, and a lot of them share the same fan pages.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go okay. So like last week, it was Awaken the Giant, or last episode, it was Awaken the Giant versus Envision. So, and I get called a dick a lot about that, but
Yeah, but that's been your whole life, though. What does that matter?
I enjoy it. I get kicks
It's
out of
friendly
it.
competition.
Yeah.
That's it.
It is.
You know?
It is.
Healthy.
And we always leave with the disclaimer that if we pull that video out for the grudge match, we're already a fan, right? We're not like trying to see anybody lose, win, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
that is our way to say, hey, at the beginning of the show, these are 2 bands that we're into.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
anything, it's more exposure for each band too. You
Correct.
guys are promoting them and
Yeah,
taking the time out of your day to do that. So
We've
it's
seen,
a win-win.
we've seen it too many times to where like these bands, they go head to heads and they build these like fake alliances with people, and
Yes.
it's just like, dude, we're here all to do the same damn thing.
Yep.
There's
Well-
friends for everybody.
It's funny you say that because even at the beginning of the idea of doing the grudge match, because Kevin comes from a radio background and in our local town, like battle of the bands and all that stuff. And it's like, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like you want the competition vibe and people to get engaged, but at the same time, music is art and you don't want it. You know what I mean? Like you don't want that kind of stuff that you just described and shit. So
Right.
we decided to do it and it's working, and we hope it's working for the right reasons too.
Right.
So
Well, like what's just happening now? It's just like, Envision are, I mean, by this poll are our competition, but we plan to play a show with them. Like as long as
see,
Kevin pulls
that's
through.
what we want. That kind of stuff. It's like, hey, we were in the competition together, whatever, but here we are playing shows together, and shoot me your contact or whatever. That
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, Envision kicks ass. I mean,
I mean, there's been a couple of them that we've done in there during the grudge match, and they're like, "Well, fuck, I like that song. Let's do a show together." Or
Oh
Right.
yeah.
yeah,
I'd be
So-
honored to play a show with any one of the bands you've played.
yeah. I
on
love
here.
Awaken the Giant too. Those guys are
Yeah.
great.
yeah, they're all right.
he's being an asshole.
Drummer's a piece of shit, but I mean,
oh, damn it, Dustin. Why did you love him?
Damn.
no, he's a good friend of ours. We always
is.
give him a hard time.
Yes.
So, yeah, him and the guitarist, I've known both of them for a very, 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 very long time. All right. Well, how can people find Eternal Frequency if they're looking for them for social medias and stuff?
Wow.
Everywhere. basically just type in Eternal Frequency on Google. We're there.
Where are you most active? Where are you most active?
We actually, I do want to say something real quick. We actually did launch a Patreon today.
Okay.
To kind of help along with, tour costs and recording costs, music video costs, all that stuff. And trying to build like a little community within it and offering people really cool benefits and just it's going to be a really good time. And
we got some fun shit on there now.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun shit. People can, once they subscribe to the Patreon, they're going to pick a vocal cover they want to hear a month from me, a drum, a bass, or a guitar cover from the guys once a month, what they want to hear, just exclusive prizes, all that good stuff. So we launched that today, Patreon/Eternal Frequency Band. But yeah, we have our website, Facebook, we're on Spotify, YouTube, everywhere, basically.
There you go.
All right. Well, lady and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
I appreciate you on short notice because I was waiting for a response back from a band I had invited a while back, and they never responded back. And then Matt James sent me a message going, "Hey, who's on the show this week?" And I went, "Fuck, I don't know. Hold on, this was Monday." The show's on Wednesday. And I was like, "Hold on, let me do this real quick." And then we were able to get a hold of you and get it knocked out real quick. So I appreciate the short notice and
we appreciate you guys asking us.
Anytime we can.
Yeah, we're fans of the band. We're fans of the music. So
same thing with you guys. If you ever,
you guys, so thank you guys for everything you do for local bands and bringing awareness to these bands. So
we actually watch a show in our spare time.
Yes, we do. So thank you guys for everything that you do, and we are honored to be a part of your lives as well.
Awesome. Now, Kevin Palmero, let's get him down here.
There we go.
Yeah, let's go, Kev. It's time to rumble.
That's it. You guys have a good night. Thank you so much for joining us.
You guys. Have a good night. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.